150 feet beneath the earth, inside a pitch-black underwater cave, sits a heavy rusted iron gate. On August 18, 2010, 30-year-old scuba diver Ben McDaniel unlocked that gate, swam into the freezing darkness, and never returned. When search teams arrived, they found his truck parked outside, his money untouched, and his equipment missing. But deep inside the narrowest rock crevices, searchers found absolutely nothing. No body, no air tanks, no clothing. How does a grown man completely vanish inside a closed underwater cave system? Welcome back to The Grim Files. Today, we descend into the terrifying mystery of the Vortex Spring disappearance. Vortex Spring in Florida is a world-famous freshwater diving site, crystal clear at the surface, but deadly deep underground. Ben McDaniel was an experienced diver, trying to rebuild his life after a painful divorce and the sudden tragic death of his younger brother. Diving became his ultimate escape from reality. He grew obsessed with Vortex Spring, spending weeks mapping its unexplored and dangerous inner caverns. On that hot summer evening, Ben geared up, strapped on 2 heavy decompression air tanks, and tested his tactical underwater flashlight. Witnesses saw him submerge at 7:30 p.m. into the clear water. It was the last time anyone ever saw him breathing air. The cave system at Vortex Spring extends over 300 feet into total crushing darkness. At the 115-foot mark, a heavy iron gate blocks the entrance to the inner cave. This gate was installed by the owner after several untrained divers died inside its tight chambers. Only a few authorized employees held the key. Ben did not have an official key yet. When 2 local dive shop employees saw him underwater that night, they watched Ben bypass the lock, open the heavy iron gate, and push it shut behind him. He was heading directly into a narrow, fatal underwater maze, completely alone, with no backup. 2 days passed, and Ben's truck remained parked near the water, untouched. His phone, his wallet, with $1,100 in cash, and his beloved dog were all left abandoned at the campsite. The alarm was sounded. Soon, the most elite cave rescue divers in the world arrived at Vortex Spring. Led by legendary diver Ed Sorensen, searchers pushed deep into the restricted cavern. They risked their own lives, squeezing through stone crevices so small that they had to remove their oxygen tanks just to fit through. They searched every inch of silt and jagged rock wall, fully expecting to find a body, but the deep cave was eerily empty. Searchers found 2 strange clues that deepened the nightmare. Outside the cave entrance, they located 2 extra air tanks left by Ben, filled with decompression gas. But inside the deepest cavern, where Ben supposedly vanished, there was a massive physical contradiction. When a diver squeezes through a tight cave, their fins kick up ancient mud and silt, clouding the water for days. The silt at the very back of the Vortex Spring cave was completely undisturbed and pristine. Experts concluded that Ben McDaniel had never actually entered the deepest section of that cave. If he didn't die inside, where did he go? As months turned into years, dark theories began to surface. Did Ben stage his own disappearance to escape his massive financial debts? Investigators found it unlikely, as he was deeply attached to his family. Could foul play have occurred at the surface before his body was hidden? Suspicion fell on the dive shop owner, who behaved strangely and refused lie detector tests. Desperate for answers, Ben's parents offered a massive $75,000 cash reward. Tragically, an overly ambitious local diver tried to find Ben to claim the money, swam into the cave, got trapped, and died inside. The reward was immediately canceled. 14 years have passed since that dark August night. The rusted iron gate at Vortex Spring remains locked in the deep blue silence. Ben McDaniel's body has never been recovered. No piece of clothing, no dive gear, and no trace has ever floated to the surface. Did the suffocating shadows of the cave claim another soul? Or does the truth lie buried above water, hidden by someone who was there that night? The spring remains cold, calm, and forever silent. What do you think happened inside that cave? Drop your theories below. Subscribe to The Grim Files for more dark mysteries.